absolutely need you to understand something today. It's not you versus the world. No, bro, it's you versus you. Everything that you experience happens through your own filter. Do not let the world change your perception about yourself. That is the key principle of what I'm about to talk about. Everybody's looking for validations and confirmation outside of from what is within them. It is the most key thing for you to validate your own self. Follow your heart. Whatever's on your heart to do is the best thing you could do in the moment. Give it time and breathe. It's very key for you to protect and guard your energy. God will do the rest when you show faith in yourself. The things that tell you right from wrong is truly your higher self. So you want to be tapped in to how you feel when you are content, when you are experiencing joy. These are the times you want to be reflecting the most, because this will take care of your low times. And these dark times, whatever you're experiencing right now, bruh, is only to test you, to determine how much you want it, how bad do you want to maintain the joy and fulfill a destiny. Because destiny is for all of us. It's for everybody out here who wants to experience their highest potential. But you have to trust in yourself and stop seeking for guardrails and, crutches and things like that. Sometimes you gotta get refined through the fire, through what you decide for yourself. Look at me, I'm a result of making it through the flames, walking through the flames, trusting in my intuition, realizing that there are higher realms of spirituality outside of myself. You gotta understand that you are in tune, you are entangled with higher dimensions. You are everything. That's when they say you are God. Even in the Bible it says, ye are like gods. Ye shall do greater things than I have done on this earth. I am not a religious being. I'm not a religious soul. You feel me? I'm a free spirit. And by being a free spirit, this allows me to connect to all things and then filter those things through what I perceive. This life happens through perception. So if you are not able to tune your perception to experience the great out of that thing, the Bible also says, focus on what is good. There is good in all things. You have yin and you have yang. Yang. You have yin and you have yang. You have up, you have down. You have hot, cold, boy, girl, sun, moon, dark, light, push, pull, in, out. There is always duality. And the two create balance. That's what you must understand. Don't just see one thing as one-sided, one-dimensional. All good, all bad. No, these two things, these two entities come into conjunction. They bind to each other for your full experience. If you're not coming into the awareness that it takes both sides to actually experience duality in its full entirety, you're not going to receive a full message through whatever it is you're experiencing. So you are connected to all things. Tune into your higher self, and that will validate your experiences. You must tune your filter and stop allowing things to really penetrate your core. Focus your center of gravity. Everything is working for you and not against you based on your perception. All it is tuning how you see things based on your perception. So you filter out what is supposedly negative. Some of the darkest times made for my brightest days. Because if I haven't had that experience, I wouldn't be as grateful for the sun to rise, for the night to fall. You are grateful because these two things show us that we're grateful through the night when the sun rises up. Sun and moon, these things balance each other out. So your experiences should do the same thing. You want to find balance throughout your experiences and stop allowing external things to validate how you feel within. Such a key point. You got to tune that filter of perception. Please do not be so hard on yourself, man. I remember being at my lowest points. I remember being at my lowest times in life, and just something in me just would not allow me to quit or give up. Some days I just feel like I'm floating, like I would just float away. No one to call, high as hell know, broken heart, nothing to really eat for real. So you're like caught in a cycle when you're not fulfilled in different aspects. You got mind, body, spirit. You're not eating the right foods. You're not thinking the correct ways. Your body is going to feel and relay you signals that, hey, this shit's not right. You have to make adjustments. Like, if you want to be content and experience joy, you got to make adjustments throughout your day. Not everything is going to enlighten you and make you feel like you're leveling up. Be able to see things from a higher perspective. Tune your mind to see greatness, and that's what you'll experience. Look, watch. For a blade of grass, it takes thousands of different cells to come together and form this piece of nature. Like a leaf off a tree, bruh, it's connected to a greater thing, stemming from just a seed. So shit, have faith the size of a mustard seed, and you can move mountains, bruh. I'm trying to show you, faith the size of a mustard seed can allow you to move mountains. So if you just believe in yourself, that is the first seed you need to plant in your mind, is that thought process. See things from a higher perspective. Shift your mind from negative, what you think is negative, to positive. That if you make it through, you will have a breakthrough. You will become enlightened. It goes from darkness into the light. So when you experience what seems like negativity, people are leaving your life, maybe you're losing family members, you can't put some substance down, you're drinking, you're smoking, you can't separate yourself from a certain setting or habit that you may have formed, just understand that once you make it through, there are greater days based on how you train your mind. So just see from a higher perception, that's all I'm saying. And then go from there. We're all here to experience a higher perception on how we perceive things, on how we translate things. How you may feel about a certain thing could be connected to a past experience. It's time to refresh your mind, your body, and your spirit on a daily basis. When we refresh, we allow new opportunities and chances to grow up. So give yourself the chance. Don't be so hard on yourself, man. Allow yourself the space to grow and see things from a higher perception than what they appear to be. Because like I said, just like a blade of grass, it's a mere appearance. A lot of these things are illusions on a greater scale, on higher dimensions that are placed here to test our tuning, to test our spiritual faith, to test how far we want to take our third eye and see past the realm of what things appear to be. Alright, I know I'm saying a whole lot, but I just want y'all to see from a higher perception that there are greater dimensions that have your back. You got angels on your team, higher realms and forces that are working for you. So all the negativity, the darkness that you may be experiencing will become light. And just know, not everybody has a soul around us too. So it's key for you to protect your energy, because not everybody out here has a soul for real. There's a lot of wandering spirits in which pass the test become souls. As a spirit, you want to be passing the test and, you know what I'm saying, facing what's for you. Like I said, when you follow your heart, you will be presented with tests that are going to upgrade you, not hold you back. All you got to do is face it straight on. I got family I can't even speak to because they don't want to pass the surface level of tension, what appears to be negative. Like it's not going to benefit making it through a conversation, doing the hard thing so that you can have a brighter day. I got family members and friends I had to cut off because they just don't want to open those doors. They just don't want to have those tough conversations and tensionful interactions to level up and upgrade. So really, I feel like I bust out my shell, I bust out the cocoon, and I'm the first one to really make it through. And I'm only scratching the surface. That's why I'm able to pass on this message. It's because I want to see you bust down those doors and jump over those hurdles and live your best life. Live anything that's on your heart. Carry it out. It's there for a reason. Your heart is beating, bruh. It's like you got a tempo to set your own pace. Set your pace and never give up on this race, because it's not a race, it's a marathon for real. Trust yourself. Not everything is so pressureful as it seems. When you realize you accomplished something that appeared to be difficult, it's like, damn, it's a whole load off your shoulders. Like, shit, you really made it through. Nothing took you out. So just realize that things are for your greater good, bro. It's not gonna hold you back. Chances are you're going to upgrade and level up when you go through these experiences. What does not kill you makes you stronger. It's facts, bro. It's facts. Just be light on yourself. Try and carry a light heart, as light as you can, and keep it pushing, bro. I know times get difficult because, you know, you gotta go by seasons too. Seasons may affect your mood. What you eat may affect your mood. The environment, the media, whatever you intake or you surround yourself with is going to impact how you feel. So that's why it's key to position yourself in a way that you're allowed to grow, that you give yourself the room and space to grow. No caterpillar becomes a butterfly without the correct conditions. You feel what I'm saying? So same goes for you. Just understand that caterpillars start as ground dwellers. They start off crawling like a caterpillar. You might be starting off crawling like a caterpillar. It's the darkness. It takes being alone sometimes, the isolation sometimes, to become what you're truly destined to be, which is a butterfly. You're gonna have wings. You're gonna grow the wings that you're looking for. But just go through what you are faced with. Whatever steps you take, be confident in that. Be confident in what you choose, because it's on your heart for a purpose, bro. I'm trying to show you. Nothing outside of me can determine how I feel about my day. And when you get to that point, you're free, you're limitless. You become a being that nobody can chain down. You feel what I'm saying? And that's so key. Be the best version of yourself by tuning your perception to experience the greatness of your interactions. If you train yourself to take one energy and transmute it to another, this is called alchemy. Going from low to high. You turn lead to gold. They say Jesus turned water to wine. Like I said, I'm by no means religious. I feel like our history was tainted. I feel like our history as melanated beings was confiscated and then misdirected to benefit those who supposedly won the war. But the war is within, so nobody wins the war until they conquer themselves. Nobody can win the war until you conquer yourself. That's what these people don't seem to comprehend. The only war is waged within. Once you're good with yourself, everything else opens up to you. Everything, the birds start talking to you. The bees begin to, the bees be pollinating. The birds gonna talk to you, start chirping and shit. When you are right within yourself, everything else opens up. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you so much for tuning in, man. As somebody who stays downtown, I wish there was more nature to blend with and to interact with, but you can't have everything. I'm coming from downtown to bring you this message, man. I walked a few miles to the park today to bring you this message. I really wish there was a lot more nature downtown in Toronto, but I got it all up here. And that's the best thing. You can be anywhere in your mind if you're able to train it in that way. So please, don't be so hard on yourself, man. Breathe. Practice how you breathe. So I really come a long way, man. And I just want to encourage you that it's not the end of your road. If anything, it's just the beginning. If you're seeing from a different angle. They're seeing things from a new perspective. It's only the beginning of your journey, bro. Please don't give up on yourself. It's gonna work for you. The hard times, you're gonna feel so grateful that you made it through those hard times, because it's not over. What they say, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. It's not over until your heartbeat stops ticking, bro. And until that day, you gotta keep going, keep pushing. Everything is going to work out for you, not against you. I love you. Thank you so much for watching this message. Please do the YouTube thing, man. I'm trying to pick this shit up and inspire more people to really embrace their nature in the moment, because you have a lifetime, man. It's not just all today or tonight. You have a lifetime to do what you want to do. Some people, what's that nigga Gandalf from Lord of the Rings? He started popping way later in life. That nigga's probably like 70, 80 when he played Gandalf. But that movie made so much bread worldwide, bruh. Worldwide, Gandalf famous as shit, 70, 80 years old. You just have to see from a different perception. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. It's all good. Give yourself the time and space to level up and become who you're destined to be. All you gotta do is take the steps in faith according to your true compass, your true heartbeat. Your heart will lead the way, bro. It's nothing outside yourself that will guide you and hold your hand to where you want to be in this life. Give it time. Give yourself time, man. Breathe. If things are making you feel darkness over and over again, like you find a habit, things repeating themselves, making you feel low vibrations, cut that shit off, bro. You don't need those things in your life. Pursue contentment, joy, but you must follow your heart too, because things might test you to open new doors. Some locks may be tricky. You may have to take a second to, get the grooves of that thing. But if it's taking all your energy and you're feeling low vibrations from it, just find a new thing. You feel what I'm saying? You'll know, you'll feel when the time is right. They say don't give up, but also don't be a fool. Don't let people play with you either, because some people were just there to waste your time, drain your energy. You know what I'm saying? Learn to discern the difference between somebody who is in your life just to drain your energy, just to be around, just to be seen, because you're vibrating high and they just want to take away from you, and someone who's contributing to where you can actually walk together in that direction. You know what I'm saying? That's very key. That's vital for you to understand that. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Comment on anything that resonated with you in this video, and I will get back to you and possibly make a part 2, whatever that thing may be. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. I love you. There's higher realms and dimensions that are watching how you treat your situations. How you treat your experiences is being monitored by higher dimensions. This is only what, the 3D? We got 4D, 5D, 6, 7. When they talk about guardian angels and angels, it's not a joke, bro. There are higher dimensions that are really watching us, that are really seeing how we treat our day-to-day actions. That's real shit. That's real spirit. So be light on yourself. Follow your heart. Don't let things conform. Don't let things funnel you into a way of thinking. Think for yourself. Follow your heart and think for yourself. This will be the best compass for you to follow. Alright? Peace and love, man. Peace. Every day is a war. But on the other side of that, we fight for peace. You feel what I'm saying? Alright?